Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 21. Let me get my chair. Day 21 of 31 ballads, power ballads for the month of May. I'm your host, Davies Tallow. And if I can get my chair in the right position here. As you see, I got a new chair. I don't know if I said this before, but I also got one of those plastic floor liners. Discovering it doesn't work too well on shag carpet. It tends to get after a while. The chair wheels will sink into it and get divots, and when I go to move, well, it doesn't move very well. It gets kind of stuck. So I'm about ready to get rid of the plastic liner. I thought it would help move around, but apparently not. So anyway, enough of chair problems. Today, get my mic to the right position here. We're on that 21st song, ballad, uh, comes, and I'm going to say it, comes from a movie soundtrack. Very well known movie soundtrack, and a very well known movie. And I know a lot of your people are probably groaning, oh no, not another movie soundtrack. Yes, this particular movie soundtrack is one of my favorites. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Um, but yeah, it's the whole thing's excellent. But this one song, just the moment I heard it, it just sunk into me. The movie is Titanic, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. There she is. There's Leonardo and Kate. And the song, of course, is Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. I'm sorry, but I just love this song. It, it's just awesome. The movie soundtrack was released, let's see, November 18th, 1997. And of course, it was composed, orchestrated, and conducted by James Horner. The song, My Heart Will Go On, was composed by Will Jennings, of course, sung by Celine Dion. And there are two different versions of this. There's one that comes on here, and the one that I believe is on uh, Celine Dion's album, one of her albums, something I think. Um, there's also another version. While I love this version, the other version I just love just as well, just as good. It's by Axis. Uh, Axis is a rock and roll, heavy metal band, hard rock, whatever. The first time I heard that, like I didn't know what to think. I listened to it again. I'm like, it just gradually sunk its claws into me, and I really love that version. But don't get me wrong, I still love this original version by Celine. Uh, I know there's a lot of people that say, Davies, I do not need to hear that song again. Well, that's you. Me, I could listen to that song all day. Uh, I could listen to the soundtrack all day. I mean, just the whole thing is excellent. I mean, it's just haunting, moody. Uh, James Horner just did an excellent job in crafting this. Uh, Perfect fit for a great movie, and it is a great movie. I know there's some people who think it's overblown and a little bit dramatic, but uh, if you want a documentary, uh, go to the History Channel. You want a docudrama, this is it. As far as getting the cinematography and everything correct, I think they did a dang good job. Sure, that there's probably things that were embellished, but I don't. Overall, I don't think, as far as how the ship struck the iceberg and how it went down, how it broke in two, uh, that was based on eyewitness accounts. And what originally there's those who said that the Titanic went down intact. Well, of course they're going to say that. They don't want to let it be known that even though this great ship that wasn't supposed to be able to be sunk was sunk, they're going to say, well, okay, it was sunk, but it went down whole. You know, but there were those, and I remember listening to one lady who was on there when she was a little girl. She said that thing broke in two, and it came up and bobbed there for a little bit, um, and then before it finally all went down. So I think they got the movie 95% correct. The only way it could be 100% correct is if they went back in time and filmed the whole thing. That's the only way. So anyway, check it out. Check out the whole soundtrack. Check out the song "My Heart Will Go On." It just haunting, moody song. It just Celine Dion. I'm not a big fan of hers, but she has got an excellent voice. So perfect fit. Check out Axe's version. I believe it's on there. They did an album of covers. I can't remember what it's called, but you'll find it if you. So that's my choice for day 21. Coming up for Monday morning, Rocky Mountain rankings. I haven't got anything yet. Of course, this is Saturday when I'm recording this, Saturday night. So hopefully I'll figure out something tomorrow. I did do something last week, but I've been alternating every other week with that. Um, Hopefully I'll be doing some reviews here. New Yes album's out. I've been listening to that, and it's sinking in. I mean, the Quest is good. This one I think is just a shade better. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself there. So anyway, have a good weekend, and we'll see you on day 22.